Well, hey everybody. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but the sun just went down, and I noticed in my sunflowers that the birds started getting to them. And I waited a little bit too long last year to pick the sunflowers, and they rotted. You know, there's just like a lot of different things. It's a lot about timing. And if you live out west where it's really, really dry, and you don't have a lot of birds and stuff like that, or any problems with that, you could just let them dry right on the plant. And if you look behind me, they're done flowering, and they've started to hang over. You can see how these guys right here are all kind of hung over. And here's a good tell. The petals, they're either not even there or they're all crispy and stuff. And when they start getting real heavy like this and leaning over, that's when you know it's the best time to start harvesting your sunflowers, because the birds do. And what the birds do is they sit right here, right on top of this sunflower, and because it's perfect, it's like a little table for them, little dinner table, and they bend right on over and start eating your sunflower seeds. So, let me get that. There you go. So, that's the best time to start harvesting your sunflowers. It's right about the time when they start getting real heavy like this, and they start leaning over, and the petals are all dried up and crispy and everything like that. And this is the best way to harvest them, I guess you could say. It's kind of simple, but you just cut them. I normally cut them right here where this little hook thing starts to go. And I got one hand on the camera, one hand here, so I'm just gonna do that. Chuck her off. And I'll do this guy right here too. Right up there, right back behind it. Oh, come on, Aaron. There we go. So I'm going to do the rest of these here real quick. But I went and got the camera. I wanted to show you. And if you look, you can kind of start to rub these off. And look at this. I got a black seeded variety right here. And those white seeds are not, that's just immature. They're immature seeds. But basically these black ones right here, these are the good ones. You can use these to make your oil if you're going to press them from oil, which is what I'm planning on doing. And or you can eat them, or feed them to your birds, your chickens, or birds in your yard. And I think this one here is yep, this one's a white one. So let's find out real quick. Oh, there we go. Check that out. Alright. So that's a good way to tell when your sunflowers are ready to pick. And I take these. Now, here's the next step. That's the most important. There's a secondary drying process involved with this right here. And here's my little Wilson sunflower. I talk to my sunflowers when I'm out in the garden. But right now, if I was to just leave them or bag them up, and let's just say I was to take these seeds out of here and start bagging them up, they're gonna mold, they're gonna rot. And what I've done in the past is I've just set them right on my my steps going into my house, or I'll put them on the picnic table right here. But you're just making it even easier for the birds. And I'll just leave them like that, sitting in the sun. And of course the birds will come in, and they got a nice little dinner table. And they'll sit there and eat your seeds and everything. So the best thing to do is you can put them on top of your refrigerator. Get all of this off right here. And you can put them on your refrigerator and let them dry like this. And another thing to do too is you can take a cardboard box and lay these face side down on the cardboard box, and they'll dry out even faster. That's how the Native Americans, that's how the Indians, the Cherokee Indians, would dry their sunflowers out. They would actually lay them down, not on cardboard, but they would lay them face down, you know, in leaves or like a piece of leather and cloth or something like that. And inside their teepee, somewhere dry, somewhere it's not going to get wet, and they would have sunflowers. So I'm going to go through here while I've still got a little bit of sunlight left. I apologize because it's starting to get kind of dark and everything, but yeah. Thumbs up for genetic diversity. Check that out. A white-seeded sunflower and a black one. Single head. I think that's the most important thing, is the single head. Single heads, you get bigger heads versus a bunch of little tiny nothings. Yeah, birds can have these. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go through here and finish harvesting all the sunflowers. And if you've got sunflowers, you want to know how to harvest them or when to harvest them, look for when the birds are doing it. You know, nature's going to tell you the best time to do it. Is when the birds start eating your sunflowers. And you're like, crap, I got to get my sunflowers. You got to kind of stay vigilant and stay on top of it to do that. But otherwise, you can look at when the petals start drying out. And if you don't even have birds, you know, look for when the petals start drying out and the seed heads get so heavy that they start to lay flat, like a little table for little animals to eat your seeds. Y'all take care, and stay tuned for the next video. And please thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And hope you guys are having good luck in your garden. I'm kind of so-so. That's right. Gives me time to do other things. Take care.